Greetings and welcome to another episode of Amigos Plays. Today we are going to take a look at John Anderson's Rally Speedway. This is a game that I had never played before, and I can't believe that this is the first time that I've ever played it. I didn't think that you could make a really fun racing game on the Atari that wasn't an arcade port or something like that. Of course, when you think about Rally, the first thing you think about is Rally X. You've got all these options here. I'm going to keep everything as is because I'm still kind of a newbie. The way this works is you're constantly accelerating. So it's up to you to press the brake, which is the button, and you steer just by going left and right. It feels really good. The controls feel very solid. You really feel like you're able to open it up, on these straightaways, and when you go around the curves, you hear the squeal of the tires. Oh boy. I haven't wrecked yet. I knew it. But isn't that cool? I mean, just having the guy jump out there like that. Now, I don't know why I'm unable to. Oh, it's that control issue again, where I accidentally press the button on the analog stick on the 360 controller. That little your driver, he reminds me of a player sprite in Star League Baseball, which I'm waiting for somebody to come over and play with me. If you're an Amigos fan and you're not just watching this channel for the 8-bit videos, we've got our 50th episode coming up in just a few days, and it's going to be a barn burner. We're going to have some special guests, and we've got some new trivia segment. So if you're at all into the Amiga, you may want to check that out. It's amazing to me how fast these backgrounds go by, and this is the slow acceleration. So we've completed our first lap. Now, there is a 2-player option, and we'll check that out, even though I don't have anybody with me, just to see if it's a split-screen affair or what. It would be really cool if there was an AI option and you could race against the computer. I guess 24 Hours of Le Mans was happening at some point in the recent past. So it's a little apropos that I'm playing this game. Oof. There's no music, unfortunately. If I was going to improve one thing, it would at least be nice to have an option to have music. Although, as we learned from Action Biker, having the one tune play over and over again isn't necessarily the best thing either. You probably noticed that wherever I wrecked wasn't exactly where I started, so there must be designated start points on the track. The track itself is very long. There's a second lap. Oh, thought we were going the other way. right into the water. It's amazing the work that your imagination can do with, if you look at one of those trees, it's constructed of just some dots, you know, green and red dots, but your mind definitely tells you it's a tree. I love these stately homes too. There was a story that we talked about on the Amigos podcast about a guy taking a bunch of Amiga games that had multi-screen levels and combining them all. It would be really cool to do that with this course, be able to see all of this course on one screen. I got that beeping sound, and I thought that meant that maybe that means that this is the final lap. We have a tornado warning here. It's flashed on my phone. I'm safely ensconced in the basement though, so I'm not too worried about it. We rarely get tornadoes in West Virginia. It's a very uncommon thing in the hill country. Alright, I guess this is just sort of an endless racer. You just, you know, keep trying to improve your time. So we got 136. I have no idea what that means. I'm sure it's not that great. Let's go back to the menu here. I wonder what this only in a computer option is. Let's see what that... Let's see what happens when I crash. Ah. Okay, well that's interesting. Move on back down to the course. This should definitely make things easier. And you can kind of tour the surrounding environment. This kind of reminds me of E.T., the Atari 8-bit version of E.T., the way that the forest is. Alright, well, let's see what the two-player mode looks like. It's just two players. And I guess you kind of have to move together. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So that'll be something fun to try out when I have somebody over here. And then you also have a track editor. How cool is that? So I guess you can erase things and maybe, oh yeah, use the arrow keys to put in track. You've got curves. You've got these things. It's amazing. Really, really cool. Yeah, and then you've got your track conditions. And let's try icy roads with fast acceleration before we go. We'll put our top speed at 100. See how long we last. Oh. Just trying to anticipate. Yeah. So, I am not good enough to play this game in this manner. But anyway, this is John Anderson's Rally Speedway. I like to think that it's John Anderson from Yes. In my mind, it is. Until next time, adios.